Hey everybody, Dennis here. Here is, well, let me zoom back out. Here's the crispy fried wire I put off the tractor for the distributor signal wire. Here's the grommet. Let's see if I can get it a little closer. I'm going to try and cut this off and make my own wire. A replacement wire is available through, I believe it was dennis-carpenter.com, and I think the wire was $5 plus $10 shipping. So I am going to try and make my own and go from there. I don't have a 90-degree fitting, or what do you call it, clamp, what do you want to call it. All I got's a straight. Hopefully that will work. If not, I'll end up buying the wire. So first things first is I'm going to try to get this wire to be the exact length as the other one. A little bit longer, a little bit shorter won't hurt it. Actually, a little bit longer won't hurt it. Too short will. So I'm going to cut this excess off. Actually, before I get too much further, what I'm going to do is see if I can take my razor knife and cut this grommet off. Hopefully, I mean, the grommet's probably, what year, the tractor's a 66, so you do the math. That's a pretty old piece of rubber. It may be pretty fragile, and it very well could possibly break. Actually, it seemed like it's still pretty malleable, but it very well could be melted to the insulation. Which I'm going to try to cut it one more time, straight line. And not cut myself in the process. Watched a video today. One of the people I subscribe to is One Lonely Farmer, or OLF for short. I think it was a video he posted either today or yesterday. It's titled "Ouch," and I think new roof for the John Deere. Anyway, he was taking a roof panel for his John Deere tractor out of the crate, and his knife was a little dull, so he decided to use the serrated blade, and instead of cutting away, he cut towards himself, and he caught himself on his other hand and sliced his hand open, or top of his hand. Ended up using some super glue. There's quite a bit of adult language in that video. I'll bring y'all back here in a second when I get this off, if I get it off. Alright, so that didn't work out the way I was hoping it would. As a matter of fact, that wire got so hot it really cooked that grommet. I was able to get the wire out of it, but it melted the insulation of the wire into the inside of the grommet. So it is trash. I only got one of two options left. I can dig around and try and find a grommet that'll fit the hole and poke a hole in it, run the wire through it and seal it, or I can order that wire online and take probably about a week to get here. Like I said, it's 15 bucks. I'm strongly leaning towards doing it. My only hesitation on that really is when I went to the website and saw the picture of the wire looks used. So I don't want to use wire. You know, if I'm paying 15 bucks for it, I want it to be a brand new part. So I'm probably going to call them and just clarify and make sure that that is the case, that it is a new wire and not used. And then I'll go from there. I'll probably, like I said, I'll probably end up ordering that wire because I don't think I have what I need here to make it fit the way I want it to. I could run that new piece of wire through and seal the hole with some silicone, but I don't want to do that. I'd rather fix it right and not halfway do it. So that's probably what I'm gonna do. I'm probably gonna end up ordering that wire after I talk to them and make sure that it is a new part or remanufactured, not remanufactured, a like a new old stock or something like that. But that one part that I saw online, the wire looked used. So anyway, that's it. This will be part of part 2, and I'll bring y'all back when I get whatever wire it is I'm gonna put on there. Thanks for watching. Hey there everybody, Dennis here. Where we last left off, we had taken the wire out of the distributor, the melted wire. I ended up having to order a new wire. I'll show you the old one. See how crispy fried it is. Tried to cut the grommet off of it to make a new wire with the grommet, but the grommet was melted to the wire casing. So one of my viewers found the part number. It was actually used, I believe it was on some older Ford cars and trucks. It's a little bit longer than the original one, but I think we'll make it work. But anyway, I gotta pop the distributor cap off and run the wire through, and let's see. Oh yeah, also I gotta show y'all this. I cut this. Oh, come on, camera. Where's the other piece? I cut this wire. This is the wire going from the ignition switch to the coil, and I cut it so when I was having a problem the other day, because I still had to use the key in the starter to spin the engine over to pump up the hydraulic so I could lift the bush hog to get the tractor to move out of the way when I had to pull it out of the way. Anyway, like I said, we're fixing to pop this distributor cap off and run that wire, and I'll show y'all that here in just a second. Okay, to pop this cap off, there are 2 of these spring-loaded tabs. Actually, y'all can't even see that. Let me see if I can zoom y'all in. It's actually the angle. Actually, oh, there it is. There it is. Spring-loaded tab. There's one on the other side as well. And anyway, you get both of them off. Or this one actually falls back on the back side. This one just got a little spring to it because of pushing up against that there. Anyway, so I take one of these. Actually, I take the coil wire off. That's what makes it easiest for me to move it out of the way. And then that plug wire comes off usually. So anyway, to get that out of the way, let's see how well y'all can see it now. Come on, camera, work with me here. So you got your, I believe, your condenser. Let's see, where's that wire at? This wire actually, with this connector here, plugged in right next to the condenser. So first what I'm gonna do is, and you can't see it, there's a hole right here where my finger is. That's where this wire lead runs out. So I'm gonna go ahead and run it through the hole and get that grommet. Got the grommet through the hole and push it in a little further so it'll lock into place. being a little more stubborn than I want it to be. Don't have no pliers. It's a nice chilly 27 degrees this morning, and it's just now, there you go, getting into the 40s, so it's still a bit chilly out here. Alright, got it in now. So, let's see. I'll run this wire inside the distributor here. Let's see, come on. Working in tight space, so a little fun. Need to loosen that nut up a little bit. That would help. And this is a 5/16 nut. Now all I gotta do, and I'm trying to see if y'all can see exactly what I'm doing. See right there. The condenser runs around to the other side on the back. Now I just gotta tighten this nut down. On a side note, today is the last day for rifle season, rifle deer hunting in my area, and I'm here working on a tractor. Unfortunately, work's been slow, so it takes me a tank of gas to get out there and back, and usually end up spending a little bit of money on groceries, so I figured it'd just be best staying home. That, and I got some stuff I need to do, like this. I gotta change the oil in my car. It's a whole another little story behind that, but normally I change it at work. Let's see here. It's almost tight. The problem I'm having is it's turning the whole wire. Tuck that wire in there. I should be able to put the cap back on. Alright, both springs are on. Let's see, where was I at? I got to do the coil wire. Just want to be stubborn. Click, and then I got this last plug wire. Alright. Now, this wire goes on the back side of the ignition coil. See if I can get this thing to work right. And you actually will not be able to see it. So I'll set y'all up the best I can, but the wire runs on the back side. Actually, no, it does not. I thought it did. But it runs to the front. Sorry. I apologize for lying there. And like I said, I had extra wire versus what I needed. I'll just probably zip tie that up. Let's see. Can't remember where I put the nut on there. I should have done that the other way. Let me take that back off. Put that wire kind of upside down. Really don't matter too much. Kind of OCD, that's all. Well, actually sits flush. Where's that wrench? Yeah, I was thinking it was a different size. There went a wrench. That's tight on there. Like I said, get a zip tie. Pull that wire out the way. Because the carburetor, let me zoom y'all out. The carburetor actually goes right here. So that's what these bags are blocking any trash or debris or animals or critters from getting up in there. So anyway, I gotta get the carburetor, and I still gotta repair this wire over here that I cut. I'm not going to repair it the right way. I'm just going to take some insulation off of the wire, put the wire together, and put a little electrical tape on there just for now, because this whole wire has kind of been butchered from when somebody had this electric fuel pump on there. So I will go get that, and I'll be right back. Alright, here is our Holly carburetor. Take these bags out of here to the side. If any of you watched my earlier video when taking this apart, you saw, or you heard me talk about, I missed the throttle linkage. And here is where it goes. So I don't know when the camera quit recording. There's a small SD card in this thing, so I'm about to have to go swap out. It actually quit recording on me. So I got the carburetor in, and I'm gonna go ahead and hook that throttle linkage up to it, and you'll hear it click, so listen real closely. It's on. So now I got to get the 19/16 or 14 millimeter, whichever you feel like fancying. The nuts and lock washers that go on top of this carburetor hold it to the intake. Y'all, I'm running out of SD card space on this camera, and it's about lunchtime, so as soon as I get these nuts on, I will go on inside, eat my lunch, and I will come back and finish the rest of it. So I will see y'all soon.